I grew up skiing on a neighbor's hill where I wore out a lot of gloves on rope toes.
Then, in 1966, at Mount Anthony High School, Peter was introduced to cross-country skiing.
I graduated Mount Anthony in '70, and by then I was ranked the fourth cross-country skier in the East. Made the junior national team, ended up at Fort Lewis College in Durango, Colorado.
After racing cross-country in college, Peter was working at KOAT in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
And then I got an offer to work with Tony Wise at Telemark and the Berkey.
The American Berkey Binder has become America's largest ski race with between 18 and 20,000 contestants.
You know, it's a massive race. I did the second Berkey and have done many of them over the years, but that is how I got started in broadcasting. You know, we had the first World Cup cross-country race ever held. It wasn't in Oslo, it wasn't in Falun or Lahti, it was at Telemark in Wisconsin. Tony Wise hired me to announce. Norwegian TV came over live. I was the announcer. All of a sudden, announcing to what was a world-class field. And I was 22, 23 years old.
Peter started his network Olympic cross-country coverage at the 1980 Lake Placid Games.
I got a call out of the blue from Chuck Howard, and he said, "We're considering you for the cross-country analyst position." I did Sarajevo on site, but these are all team efforts, you know. Calgary, I was commentating on all different events. ESPN started about a year later. They needed programming, and they bought the rights to the FIST packages. I would be doing, "Hello again, everybody, it's Peter Graves from Kitzbühel. We have the famed Hahnenkamm."
United States of America.
And Salt Lake, in the modern Olympiad, I thought they ran one of the best Olympics ever. And initially I got hired as the winter sports producer for all snow sports. Just 2 weeks before the Olympic Games, I got a call, "Could you audition to do the opening and closing ceremony?" And I said, "I'd love to." And so the delivery is a little more formal, like, "Ladies and gentlemen, George Bush, the President of the United States." But the 9/11 flag came in that they wore. I wear my heart on my sleeve. It's quite easy for me to cry, but that was a very emotional moment for me. At Vancouver, I became the host or lead announcer at jumping and cross country. I was probably born to be a host. At Sochi, I was hired to do Medals Plaza. A lot of pressure at Medals Plaza. I mean, you got to get names and countries and anthems absolutely right. I wasn't expecting to do any alpine. So halfway through the games, got to call, just by luck, Michaela's first Olympic medal, which was also had me in tears. So I really had a good time at Sochi. I did. Korea, I've been really lucky.
Having worked some 700 events, still astride his lifelong career, Peter's optimistic about America's place in ski racing, and in particular, the future of its cross-country competition.
I'm really bullish on the future of this team. We're doing as good a training now in this country for cross-country as anybody in the world. I love alpine skiing, jumping, biathlon. I've done all those sports. It's in the DNA. I can still smell the wood socks over the burning fireplace. I love skiing.